Whew, what a day. It's been a long road to getting to where we're at right now. I'm home. I have the stack. The cards are back in. 13 PSA graded cards. And boy, oh boy, am I slightly sad. Now, I don't remember specifically what cards got what. I know I've seen them already as of 2 weeks ago. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? That Jordan card was pretty dope. I have to admit that if that's a part of your PC, that's pretty sick. I think that's really cool. So yeah. Now I got all of I put these in. Okay, so backstory. These are the cards that I put in back in July. I had dropped them off at my LCS. Thought that I was going to have these graded by at least November. I was wishful thinking. And then something had come up. Cards weren't actually received. And so I had to wait for them to come back. And here we are. I was supposed to be getting them back in May, but I got them back a lot sooner. So let's go ahead and take a look. See what we got here. We got 13 PSA graded cards. So this is a Jaden Daniels rookie card from Topps Chrome. Looks like there's nothing really wrong with this card. Possibly that corner right there. But other than that, everything else looks pretty good. No scratches. Nothing too crazy. Oh, and yes, these are priced at that time frame. They were $22 a card. So yeah, that goes to show how long ago it was that I was supposed to get these cards back. So what did we get on this one? A 7. Where? I'm not sure. Maybe that line that's right in there. Nothing really on the back. I'll have to take a quick look at this one, but this is crazy. A 7 for this card. It's kind of wild. But, okay. What's what we expect from PSA, right? All right. Yeah, a 7. Mind-blowing, right? Myself and my dude over at the LCS looked at this card, and we could not figure out what the 7 was for. Like, the 7, there has to be some sort of crazy reason why they gave this a 7. I don't know. I don't see any dimples. There's no markings on here. The back looks pretty good. You can kind of tell, like, the surface of it is a little bit kind of wavy, but it's nothing serious. Like, the appeal of this card doesn't deserve a 7, but okay. That's where we're at. All right. Were those graded in New Jersey or Santa Ana? Because I live actually not too far from the PSA location. My LCS, he usually goes and physically drops them off himself. So it actually turned out pretty good. He's pretty good about it. Like the last few cards that I graded with him, he'd turn them in and he'd take care of everything. So all I'd have to do is fill out the form, which was like this little sheet. But I try to put as much detail in these cards because that's one of the things that a lot of people don't understand is that you need to put as much detail as you can on these cards to let them know like what this card is. Granted, there's 97 parallels of everything, but you know, as much detail as you possibly can for the card makes it way easier for them to get it through what's R&D or what is it, the research group. I'm in San Diego and mine got sent to New Jersey. Okay, so yours probably got sent to New Jersey because they're either they either have too many people or too many cards over here in Santa Ana, or they're trying to facilitate like more grading over in other locations, which is kind of crazy that they sent it all the way to New Jersey. That makes no sense. You would think that because of region, they would have just put it in the closest area possible, but that's kind of crazy. I'm sorry that they did that. So yeah, James Woods, 2022 Topps Heritage green. I know this one probably didn't grade too well because there's a few edges on here that I didn't really like, but I wanted to see what would happen. An 8. Okay. White corner right there. Rest of the corners look pretty good. Backside. This one is at a 75. And I don't see anything wrong with this card. Maybe that corner, which is the same corner that we looked at in the front, and an 8. No dimples, no scratches, nothing surface bad about it. That's an 8. what this card almost looks better than. Actually, this card looks better than the Jaden Daniels card, and it got an 8. But the Jaden Daniels card got a 7 in the condition that it was in. That's crazy. All right, well, moving on. All right, so we got a Kobe 2002 Upper Deck Glass. So I got this card. Why did I buy this? I bought this off of eBay. And Kobe cards, I usually will get graded anyways, just because I think that most Kobe cards are actually worth something pretty good when you get them graded. It's Kobe. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't get them graded. An 8. All right. Corners aren't soft. Maybe that one might be a little bit. Surface looks really good. Nothing wrong with that corner there. Nothing wrong with that corner. I used to have the glass box topper version of this. Oh, nice. Yeah. And this got an 8. I don't see how. Maybe I gotta look under my magnifying glass and see, but from just the look of this, an 8 seems like it's kind of rough. But all right, we're keeping going. I got that Kobe and an 8. Welcome. All right, this is my card that I was super excited about, and now I'm kind of bummed because I could already tell soft, like a little soft corner there. Oh, jersey number, yeah. Oh, dang, for real? Dang, that is fire. I can kind of tell a few of the corners on here look like they were a little bit soft. This corner right here, I don't know. Yeah, for sure. 8 Kobe. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, Sharks are my boys forever and always. This has been my team since I was younger. Macklin Celebrini, Young Guns. Now this could have made or break the whole grading process, and it got an 8. Okay, so looking at this card, surface doesn't look like there's anything wrong with the surface. Corners, see a little bit of white in that corner. Not seeing any white in that corner. Maybe a little bit in there, but that could also be part of the card. And then a little bit there. For that minimal amount of white on those edges, an 8 seems ridiculous. Back of the card. Nothing wrong with the back of the card. No scratches, no issues. Looks like there might be like a slight dimple in the back. Yeah, I'm from San Jose, so that's my team. I lived in San Jose for 10 years when I was younger, so I've always loved the Sharks. Now I'm down in Southern California, and now that the Sharks are out, I'm like, hey, hopefully the Ducks can do something. Here we go. 2022 Topps. Which one was this one? This was the Topps Gallery. Aaron Judge, Richmond. Oh yeah, I know Richmond. I got a cousin who lives out there, and I have my ex-father-in-law. He lived out there. He was born out there, but I know Richmond. Richmond's a decent place. It's not too bad. 2022 Topps Gallery, Aaron Judge, Modern Artist, Green. This one is out of... What is this out of? I know it's numbered. Am I missing something? Oh, I guess it's not numbered. An 8. Okay, so little whitening in the corner there. Little bit on that corner. You can't really tell from the white on the bottoms there. Looking at the surface of the card, doesn't look like there's any scratches. No major dimples. Maybe that one right down there by the bottom of the square. Other than that, this card doesn't look like there's very many issues with it. I don't understand this. I'm so confused. Even the back of the card, like maybe that right there, and maybe that corner there. That might be the biggest reason why, maybe. But visually, this card doesn't look like it's that bad. An 8 is still kind of crazy to me. All right, moving on. I could swear this card was numbered. No, I guess not. All right. So we've got, this is going to be a 2023 Bowman. Bowman's Best. Corbin Carroll. Shellacked. A 9. Where? I don't see any surface scratches. No dimples. Maybe that right there by his shoulder. The bottom, that just looks like a piece of the card that was cut. Nothing. There was nothing. It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with this card. Corner there, maybe. But a 9. Like, I'm not asking for 10s. Like, I'm really not. But when you're really looking at some of these cards, it's kind of like, wow, what were you guys basing it off of? Okay, so we got 2023 Archives, Cal Raleigh, Rainbow Foil. Nice looking card. Nothing major wrong with it in a lot of places. No scratches. Maybe that corner down at the bottom, but that looks like it's part of the case itself. On the back, this one is out of 199. Now, I was trying to get this one back before the last season. Okay, maybe here. But still, even with that, a 9. A 9. I'm not sure how sensitive they're being about these gradings, but they are like, wow. Like, there's little things on here that I'm like, that got a 9, but then I saw one of the other cards that looked like it should have probably been less. All right, well, moving on. 2024 Upper Deck, Macklin Celebrini UD Portraits Black. Now, I know this one was going to be a hard one to get graded. And it doesn't look like anything on the corners. Not down here, not down there, not even that corner there. That card looks damn near perfect. I don't see anything. Maybe whatever's on there, which I don't think that's even part of the card. I don't see anything on here. What is that? Could it be that right there? What is that? Is that a crease in the card? No, that's just something that's on the cover of the case itself. Back of the card. Nothing. Nothing. Corners look good. A 9. All right. I'm beginning to think that after everything I've said and done, they're now punishing me. A 9. What is wrong with this card? I don't see anything wrong with this card. Even just looking at the reflection of it, or looking at the light reflecting off of it, I don't see anything on this card that would resort in a 9. Not even the corners. It's crazy. All right. Shohei Ohtani. 2022 Topps. Gold label. Card looks really good. No soft corners. There looks like there's a little bit of a paper thing on there. Nothing serious on the surface. The back looks good back there. Corners look really good. Maybe that there, but that looks like the edge of the that just looks like that piece of paper that we saw on the edge. A 9. Wow. Just enough to not be a 10, but just enough to make it a 9. Wow. Okay. Let's keep it going. Paul Skeens. This one is what was this one? Wild card, Automania. Paul Skeens, Star Rainbow Americana. Now, this one is out of 25. I have the one out of 5 and another one out of 35. A 9. What are we looking at? I think PSA is upset with me. I think this is finally come back to bite me. A 9. Like, none of these corners are soft. There's no whitening. I'm not seeing anything that's going to cause these to be knocked down a grade. Unless there's something. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe that right there. But it's not on the front of the card. And the eye appeal of the card doesn't look like there's anything. Like, just by looking at this card, it doesn't look like there's anything that should have got this a 9. And then, like, the video you did with Boston. Of course they didn't. Of course they didn't. And this is their way of taking it out on me. They're like, we can't justify giving you 10s, but we can give you 9s just to just to wreck your day. 9s, 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 9, 9. It's like being part of living in Germany. It's just 9, 9, 9 all over the place. 2024, Caitlin Clark, Razzle Dazzle. This is one of her. Is this a rookie? No, this is just one of her college cards. Yeah, those dimples will get you. There's that one little one on the back of here. The one little one right there. Other than that, I don't see anything else that could have caused this card to get a 9. But, oh well, that's where we're at. Alright. Caitlin Clark, Razzle Dazzle. Card looks good. Corners look good. Everything looks good on here. I don't see any reason why. And also for the fact that this is a modern card, it's pretty difficult to get a lot of ding or damage in that. This card doesn't have any issues. None at all. Corners look good. Edges look good. No little dimples or anything in it. A 9. Dude. They got it in for me, guys. They got it in for me. Won't be sending any cards anytime soon until they either get their stuff together or they decide that they're going to give up Beckett or somebody else or SGC. I end up going with them. All right, 2024 Upper Deck Celebrini and Smith. The Young Guns, which doesn't make any sense why they don't have that in the title. Teammates, like Young Guns teammates should have been up there. I know I wrote that down in the form. I don't understand why they didn't write it in there, but whatever. Corners. That one looks a little bit soft. This one here looks good. Might be... Nope. Nope. Nothing up there. So I thought that just looks like it's part of the picture. Corners look good. Corners look good. No soft corners on here. Everything seems really good. Maybe that right there. And that right there. Maybe. Back of the card. A 9. Just enough to not get a 10. Like, I don't... wow. Wow. They've got me, guys. They got me. You got me, partner. And it's a 9. Yeah. Come on. Another 9. I think we're seeing a pattern here, fellas. And lady. And ladies. All right. Last card. 2023 Topps. Chrome. Shohei Ohtani. Topps and Technicolor. Yeah, PSA and Pop Control. Yeah. Honestly, come on. This would be a card that would probably be pop controlled. This would be a card that would probably be pop controlled. This is another card that is probably going to be pop controlled. Anything Shohei Ohtani will probably be pop controlled. I didn't get hit with any upcharges because they graded me so low. If the Macklin Celebrini, if this one would have got a 10, probably would have got upcharged for it. And I probably would have got upcharged for his Young Guns card as well. But other than that, everything else, they gave me a 9. So, yeah, I think they got me. I think they finally decided that they had enough of my shenanigans and wanted to get me this way. All right, Shohei Ohtani, 2023, last card. Topps and Technicolor, great card. I got this graded because I was like, it's Shohei. What the heck? Might as well get it graded. Corners. Boom. 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 Look at that. Nothing wrong with those corners. Everything looks clean. I don't see anything in this card. No dimples. The edges don't look bad. The card looks good altogether. Watch a video with Boston, and I take a magnifying glass to my cards before sending in. Yes. Yes. At this point, your best bet is to buy a lamp. Go on Amazon. I'm gonna start posting different style lamps that everybody should be looking into before they send in their cards. Get a lamp that has a light. I have this one here. This is the one that I was talking about before. Get a lamp that comes with a light. It has a magnifying glass on the top of it. Take a look at your cards thoroughly. Looking at it with your eye, it works, but you want to take a look and you want to shine that light and you want to look at the reflect, like the light bouncing off of that card and finding any dimples, anything that could be uneven. Like maybe they can get me on centering for some of these. $11 on Amazon. There you go. You can get one for $11 if you want to go crazy. They have them for like $42, but it's not necessary. You just need something that's magnified and a light. This one has magnification. So it has this magnifying glass on it, and then it has like the deeper magnification on there. And I use this now for when I'm looking at the cards to look at the edges and to look at the way that they're cut. I had a card that I was planning on turning in, and when I went to look at it, the whole top edge was just thrashed from when it got cut from the manufacturer, straight out the box. So yeah, get a lamp. You can get a loop, but you know, the loop, you want something that you're going to be able to take a look at the whole card with. The loop will be good if you've got enough lighting, but if you want something that's going to have enough lighting in there, get the lamp. Get the lamp that has the light already built into it. Saves you a whole lot of trouble. And then also just make sure you wipe down your cards. You don't need to go crazy. Get like a soft cloth if you have any dust or anything on them. And heck, if you want, you can send it to the guys who will do all that cleaning for you and let you know what the grade will be beforehand. But if you're trying to take care of them yourself, just be very careful. Just, and don't be like me and upset the hornet's nest. Because apparently that's what I probably did for me to deserve all of this. Because those cards did not. That was insane. All right, last card. 2023 Topps Chrome, Shohei Ohtani Topps in Technicolor. We took a look at the card. Nothing looks like there's anything wrong with this card. There's no whitening on the edges. Looks like that's just part of the actual case. Everything looks good. That's actually the edge of the card. Nothing on there. I don't see any reason why this card would deserve anything more. No dimples. What do we got? Let's call it a 9. There we go. A 9. What are we doing here? This is insane. All right. So, I'm not going to be sending any cards in anytime soon. Oh, wait. Here. Just to be on the safe side. Back of the card. Back of the card. Nothing. Not even that. Like, this would be an easy card to tell if there was anything wrong with the edges or anything wrong. No whitening at all on any of those corners. No dimples in the back. The centering looks good. Might be a little bit off left to right. That might be the other thing that they might have gotten me with. But, yeah. Front of the card. All of it looks pretty solid. Centering looks good. It might be slightly off because it doesn't have the bordering on there, but that might be the only thing that I think they could have got me with centering. But yeah, there you go. That's my PSA cards that I've been waiting for since July. Thanks for coming in, guys, and everybody who had an opportunity to hang out with me. I'm going to be posting some more videos. This is going to go up on YouTube right after I'm done with it. But I'll be posting some more videos of some stuff that I'm going to be breaking. And Saturday we'll be doing a live again. And we'll be talking about some of the stuff that's going on right now in the hobby. And then also telling a little bit of a story that I just heard while I was at my LCS. And yeah, it's getting rough out there for everybody, for a lot of those owners. So we're gonna dive into that in a little bit. So I'll see you guys Saturday, and I'll be posting periodically throughout the evening. Friday is going to be WWE Royalty that's coming out. I will not be purchasing that because that's going to be ridiculously priced. And I don't have the money to spend to do something like that. So take it easy, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I will talk to you guys later.